Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare.
Start.
I will sing a bhajan.
Okay.
Lyrics.
Oh, lyrics you want? Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare Rama, Krishna Hare Hare Rama.
I'm ready. Yeah. Navagauravaram Navapushpasaram Navabhavadharam Navalasyaparam Navagauravaram Navapushpasaram Navabhavadharam Navahasyakaram Navahemavaram Pranamami Sachi Sutta Gauravaram Navahemavaram Pranamami Sachi Gauravaram Pranamami Sachi Sutta Gauravaram Pranamami Sachi Sutta Gauravaram Pranamami Sachi Sutta Gauravaram Pranamami Sachi Sutta Gauravaram Nava Prema Yutam Navanita Sucham Nava Veshakritam Nava Prema Raksam Nava Prema Yutam Navanita Sucham Nava Veshakritam Nava Prema Rasam Navadavilasam Shubha Prema Mayam Pranamami Sachi Sutta Gauravaram Navadas Shubha Prema Mayam Pranamami Sachi Sutta Gauravaram 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 Nava Hari Bhakti Param Hari Namadharam Karajapyakaram Hari Nama Param Hari Bhakti Param Hari Namadharam Karajapyakaram Hari Nama Param Nayane Satatam Pranayashrudharam Pranamami Sachi Sutta Gauravaram Shudharam Pranamami Sachi Sutta Gauravaram 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 Satatam Janata Bhavata Paharam Paramartha Parayana Lokagatim Satatam Janata Bhavata Paharam Pranamata Prayalokadatam Navalehotaram Jagata Paharam Pranamami Sachi Sutta Gauravaram Nagataparam Pranamami Sachi Sutta Gauravaram 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 Nija Bhakti Karam Priya Charutaram Natanartapara Natanartananagara Rajakulam Nija Bhakti Karam Priya Charutaram Natanaratutam Nagrahajakulam Kulakamini Manasalasya Pranamami Sati Sutta Gauravaram Kalamamini Manasalasya Pranamami Sachi Sutta Gauravaram 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 Karatalabalam Kalakantaravam Mriduvadyatsuveenakaya Maduram Karatalabalam Kalakantaravam Mriduvadyatsuveenakaya Maduram Nija Bhakti Gunavritanaatyakaram Pranamami Sachi Sutta Gauravaram Nija Bhakti Gunavritanaatyakaram Pranamami Sachi Sutta Gauravaram 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 Yugadharmayutam Punarnandasutam Dharani Suchitram Bhavabhavachitam Yugadharmayutam Galajantatam Tanudhyarachitam Nijavasayutam Pranamami Sachi Sutta Gauravaram Tanudhyarachitam Nijavasayutam Pranamami Sachi Sutta Gauravaram 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 Arunam Nayanam Charanam Vastanam Vadane Skalitam Swakanamadaram Kurute surasam jagata jivanam Pranamami Sachi Sutta Gauravaram Kurute surasam jagata Amritatam Pranamami Sachit Sutta Gauravaram 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 Pranamami Sachit Sutta Gauravaram.
Read the translation. I mean, do we have time? I don't think it's also still on. Okay, should I, okay.
So, Maharaj will be there in the meeting. 10 minutes? Okay. So we can continue for 10 minutes. Okay.
I thought he was here, which is the reason.
Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama, Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Jaya Jaya Prabhupada Jaya Jaya Prabhupada, Jaya Jaya Prabhupada, Jaya Jaya Prabhupada, Gurudev Jaya Jaya Gurudev, Jaya Jaya Gurudev, Gurudev Jaya Jaya Gurudev, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, let's try God, Hari Bol. Nitai Gaura Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Nitai Gaura Hari Bol.
Thank you, Meera. That's a wonderful Kirtan. A quick introduction. We are very fortunate to have His Holiness Bhakti Dhira Damodara Swami Maharaj. Maharaj is an initiating guru in ISKCON, originally from Nigeria. He came to Krishna consciousness after a deep search for spiritual truth across various traditions. He received initiation from His Holiness Bhakti Dhira Swami and accepted the renounced order of life sannyasa in 2005. He is ISKCON's first African sannyasi and initiating spiritual master. Sorry, Maharaj. So, and Maharaj, renowned with his humility, wisdom, and scriptural depth, Maharaj has inspired thousands across Africa, India, Brazil, and US, and beyond. He regularly teaches Bhakti Shastri and Bhakti Vaibhava and is committed to building self-sufficient, Krishna-conscious farm community in West Africa. With that, we'll welcome Maharaj by loudly chanting one time Hare Krishna Mahamantra. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Over to you, Maharaj.
Jai Radha Madhava Kunja Vihari
Radha Madhava Kunja Vihari.
Jai Radha Madhava Kunja Vihari
Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Vihari.
Gopi Janavallabha Jivaranadi
Gopi Jana Vallabha Girivaradari.
Gopi Janavallabha Girivaranadi
Jaya Gopi Jana Vallabha Girivaradari.
Yashodanandana Brajajanaranjana
Yashodanandana Brajajana Ranjana.
Yashodanandana Brajajanaranjana
Yashodanandana Brajajana Ranjana.
Yamunatira Vanachari
Vanachari.
Yamunatira Vanachari
Vanachari.
Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Vihari
Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Vihari.
Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Vihari
Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Vihari.
Gopi Janavallabha Girivaranadi
Gopi Jana Vallabha Girivaradari.
Gopi Janavallabha Girivaranadi
Gopi Jana Vallabha Girivaradhari
Yashodanandana Brajajanaranjana
Shodanandana Brajajana Ramjana
Yashodanandana Brajajanaranjana
Yashodanandana Brajajana Ranjana
Yamunatira Vanachari
Yamuna Tira Vanachari
Yamunatira Vanachari
Yamuna Tira Vanachari
Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna
Krishna Krishna
Hare Hare Hare
Rama Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare
Jai Prabhupada 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 Srila Prabhupada
Prabhupada Prabhupada Prabhupada Jaya Prabhupada
Jaya Prabhupada 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 Srila Prabhupada
Prabhupada Prabhupada Prabhupada Jaya Prabhupada
Gurudev
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 Gurudev Jai Gurudev
Jaya Gurudev 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 Jaya Jaya Gurudev
Jai Gaura Hari Bol
Hari Bol
Hari Bol
Hari Bol
Hari Bol Nitai Gaura Hari Bol
Sai Gaura Hari Bol Hari Bol Hari Bol Sai Gaura Hari Bol
Jayam Vishnupad Paramahamsa Parivrajakacharya Stutarasita Shri Shri Maharaj Divine Grace ISKCON Founder Acharya Jagat Guru Sri Bhakti Vedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada Ki Jai Jayam Vishnupad Paramahamsa Parivrajakacharya Stutarasita Shri Maharaj Divine Grace Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur Prabhupada Ki Jai अनंत कोटि वैष्णव वृंद की जय नामाचार्य श्रीला हरिदास ठाकुर की जय प्रेम को श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्तवृंद की जय श्री श्री राधा कृष्ण गोपाल गोपीनाथ श्याम राधा कुंड गिरि गौरवदान की जय वृंदावन धाम की जय मथुरा धाम की जय नवद्वीप मायापुर धाम की जय जमुना माई की जय Genjis Mai ki jai. Tulasi Devi ki jai. Bhakti Devi ki jai. Samaveta Bhaktivinoda ki jai. Nitai Gaura Premanande. All glories assembled devotees. All glories assembled devotees. All glories assembled devotees. All glory to Shishiguru Shri Gauranga. Vishnu Padya Krishna Prita Bhutale. Srimati Bhakti Trita Shanti Namaste Krishna Padaya Kupada Sita Gaura Karana Sakti Bhakti Trita Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Gyana Timirandasya Gyananjana Salakaya Chakshurilitanjana Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Shri Chaitanya Anobhistam Tapitam Jena Bhutale Ayam Rupa Kadamahyam Tadati Swapadantikam Vandeham Sri Gurun Siyutapada Kamalam Sri Gurun Vaishnavam Sri Rupam Sagrajata Sahagana Raghunathan Vitam Tam Sajiva Sadvitam Savadutam Parijana Sahitam Krishna Chaitanya Deva Shri Radha Krishna Padam Sahagana Lalita Sri Visakan Vitamscha He Krishna Karuna Sindhu Dina Bandhu Jagatpate Gopisa Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namasute Tapta Kanchana Gourangi Radhe Vrindavanishwari Prisavana Sute Devi Pranamami Hari Priya Vancha Kalpatarubhyascha Kripa Sandhubhya Evacha Patitana Pavaniyo Vaishnavyo Namo Namaha Jai Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Dara Sri Vasadi Gaura Bhakta Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Srimad Bhagavad Gita cities ki jai, Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Reading from Srimad Bhagavad Gita cities, chapter 18. Conclusion: the perfection of renunciation. Text number 54. 1854. Brahma Bhuta Prasadnatma Na Suchati Kankshakti Samaservesu Bhutesu Mad Bhaktim Labate Param. Brahma Bhuta Prasadnatma Na Suchati Kankshati Samaservesu Bhutesu Mad Bhaktim Labate Param. Brahma Bhuta Prasadnatma Na Suchati Kankshati Samasarvesu Bhutesu Mad Bhaktim Labhati Param. Bhuta Prasanatma. Naso Chatina Kankshati. Samasarvesu Bhutesu. Mad Bhaktim Labhati Param. Bhuta Prasanatma. Naso Chatina Kankshati. Bhutesu Mad Bhaktim Labhati Param. Brahma Bhuta, being one with the Absolute. Prasadna Atma, fully joyful. Na, never. Sochati, lament. Na, never. Kankshati, desires. Samaha, equally disposed. Sarvesu, to all. Bhutesu, living entities. But Bhaktim, my devotional service. Labhate, gains. Param, transcendental. Translation and purport by Divine Grace C. Bhakti Dhira Swami Srila Prabhupada Ki Jai. One who is thus transcendentally situated at once realizes the Supreme Brahman and becomes fully joyful. He never laments or desires to have anything. He is equally disposed towards every living entity. In that state, he attains pure devotional service unto me. Purport. To the impersonalist, achieving the Brahma Bhuta stage, becoming one with the Absolute is the last words. But for the personalist or pure devotee, who has to go still further to become engaged in pure devotional service, this means that one who is engaged in pure devotional service to the Supreme Lord is already in a state of liberation called Brahma Bhuta, oneness with the Absolute. Without being one with the Absolute, without being one with the Supreme, the Absolute, one cannot render service unto him. In the Absolute conception, there is no difference between the served and the servitor. Yet, distinction is there in a higher spiritual sense. In a material conception of life and material concept of life, when one works for sense gratification, there is misery. But in the absolute world, when one is engaged in pure devotional service, there is no misery. The devotee in Krishna consciousness has nothing for which to lament or desire. Since God is full, a living entity who is engaged in God's service in Krishna consciousness becomes also full in himself. He is just like a river cleansed of all dirty water. because a pure devotee has no thought other than Krishna. He is naturally always joyful. He does not lament for any material loss or aspire for gain, because he is full in the service of the Lord. He has no desire for material enjoyment, because he knows that every living entity is a fragmental part and parcel of the Supreme Lord, and therefore eternally a servant. He does not see in the material world someone as higher and someone as lower. Higher and lower positions are ephemeral, and a devotee has nothing to do with ephemeral appearances or disappearances. For him, stone and gold are of equal value. This is the Brahma Bhuta stage. And this stage is attained very easily by a pure devotee. In that stage of existence, the idea of becoming one with the Supreme Brahman and annihilating one's individuality becomes hellish. The idea of attaining the heavenly kingdom becomes a phantasmagoria. And the saints are like serpents whose poison teeth are broken. As there is no fear of a serpent with broken teeth, there is no fear from the senses when they are automatically controlled. The world is miserable with a materially infected person. But for a devotee, the entire world is as good as Vaikuntha, or the spiritual sky. The highest personality in this material universe is no more significant than an ant for a devotee. Such a stage can be achieved by the mercy of Lord Chaitanya, who preached pure devotional service in this age. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Brahma Bhuta is a state of prasanatma, prasanatma. The heart is happy, satisfied. This table is also, right? No, you don't understand what I'm saying. This table is also summer. Is it not? It's equal to heat and cold. Is it not? This is also equal to heat and cold. It does not request for air condition or heater. It doesn't. Like this. It's equal also to all conditions. If you hit it on the ground, you're not going to come and complain. So it's also summer. It's equal to heat and cool, happiness and distress. It doesn't lament. So the Brahma Bhuta stage is the beginning of spiritual life. When a conscious being, a conscious living entity is entering into the realm of bhakti. Mad Bhaktim Labhati Param. That is the entrance to Bhakti, not the end. It is not the end. It's the beginning of the soul entering into pure Bhakti. That stage is different from the stage which the impersonalists also enjoy. Yes. Sarva padi vinir muktam tal portena nirmalam prisikesa kesa sevanam bhakti uchete. That is pure bhakti. Is superior to this stage. One is actively engaged. This will not engage in devotional service without a person engaging it. But the living entity can engage in bhakti willingly. That will make the difference. So, sama servisu butesu, being equal to the situations. Mayavadis, they do this also. They do this. So it's different. That stage of being transcendentally situated is when one is taken to a devotional service which gives Krishna pleasure, not an apprentice. Apprentice is, according to Prabhupada, an apprentice is a Vaidhi Bhakta. Vaidhi Bhakta is an apprentice. The stage of being apprentice is not wonderful. Like, no children like to go to school. Right? This apprentice, no child want to go to school. But when one graduates, you feel very proud. Right? You feel very proud. This is my certificate. But before you got a certificate, the school thing, the school business. I want to play. I want to be free without considering the future. The difference between prayer and Shreya. Mm-hmm. Prayer is now, immediate. Shreya is the ultimate, the end result of everything that we do. So Prabhupada made the difference between a pure devotee and a normal transcendentalist, one who has transcended the three modes, is also a transcendentalist. To the impersonalists, achieving the Brahma Buddha stage, becoming one with the Absolute, is the last word. Becoming one with the Absolute is due to frustration. But travel is full of difficulties. Let me merge into Krishna and just finish everything. That is spiritual suicide. A pure devotee does not want merging. Because merging is to destroy our individuality. Varieties is making things difficult. Just make it one. Presently, you have Samsung X20, the latest one. X20 what? For the latest one. Okay, in America is Apple What's the latest one? 24, 26, 27, which one? 28 or 30? Which one now? 16. I put 16. What's the difference between 16 and 14 and 10? What's the difference? It's just the name. 16 and 14. It's just the name. The same material. And the same principle. You're going to make a call with it. You're going to receive a call with it. Anything else? Yeah? So what is 16? What is 14? What is 10? Just to keep a conditioned soul in anxiety. So you don't have time to think about God. You remain in anxiety. That's what is going on. Therefore, prophets say our scientists are dangerous. Politicians are dangerous. Philosophers are dangerous. These three people that are dangerous, so be careful with them. So because of these varieties of anxiety, those who are not so fortunate, they are tired out of frustration. Let us just merge to Christian, just finish all this business of varieties. Just become one with God. But if you become one with the God, what is the purpose of you being a soul to give Christian service? What is a service for Krishna? When individuality is annihilated, which is not possible anyway, it is not possible to do that. No one can do that. Because Krishna created it for a purpose, to give him pleasure, satisfaction. Our duty is to serve him. So when we kill our individuality, what is our service for Krishna? So pure devotee never wanted this. He never. Bali Maharaj, the Krishna Balaram went to him. When Devki told Krishna Balaram, I heard that for your Guru Dakshina, you brought your Guru's son back to him. Who is son? Who is that? What is his name? That is a Guru. That is a Guru. Sandipani Muni is a Guru. The Guru Dakshina, or Krishna Balaram gave to the Guru. What is that? What is Dakshina? Krishna Balaram gave to their Guru. Yes, so Krishna Balaram brought Sandipani Muni's son. Who is that? Who is that? Who is that? I'm asking you. Shall I tell you? Shall I tell you? That is Madhu Mangal. That is Madhu Mangal. From Ujjain, he migrated to Vrindavan. He migrated to Vrindavan. He became a Brijabasi from Ujjain. So Devaki said, I heard that you did this. Can you also do the same for me? My 6 children, I didn't see them. My breast is still full of milk. Where is the child to drink the milk? Can you do me this favor also? Because Bali said, yeah, no problem, no problem. So they went to Bali Maharaj. And Krishna, Bali Maharaj was very happy. He was very happy to see them. Krishna Bali said, please, we know that our senior brothers are with you and our mother wanted them back. That's why we came. Please give us the children. So when that was settled, Bali Maharaj said, I need blessing from you. Please, please, do not give me any association I want to stay alone from materialist. And if you want to give me association, let it be only your devotees. Only your devotees. That is what I want. Only devotees I want. I don't want any liberation. That liberation which will take my service away from you, let it be finished. I want permanent service at the lotus feet. Pure devotees never want to merge into Krishna and no service. That is dangerous. Devotee doesn't want it. Why? Devotees are not frustrated. They are very busy working. Prabhupada mentioned here. Devotees are very busy doing service for Krishna. Therefore, they don't see the dualities, good and bad, heat and cold, poor and rich, happiness, distress, black, white, green. Pure devotees do not see this because they are not in this world. Although they are physically here, they are not here. Is ihayasha hadedashe karmana manasa gira diklasu api avastasu jivan mukta sauchate. The devotees are physically here, but actually they live in the spiritual world. While they are here, they are already in the spiritual world. Therefore, devotees are very careful because you don't know who is sitting with you here that is already in the spiritual world. Do you know? I don't know, but you know, it's better for us to be careful with each other who is sitting here that is already in the spiritual world. If you offend the person, very dangerous. More dangerous than atomic bomb. Yes, that is nothing. Atomic bomb is nothing compared to the offense to a Vaishnava or Vaishnavi. Atomic bomb is nothing. It will take only the body, but the offense will go to the soul, not only the soul, to all the family members. Therefore, the devotee is very careful how we relate with each other, because I don't know who you are. I should be very careful. So we are at the point of merging is what? Due to frustration. It's not due to knowledge, it is due to frustration. And because devotees are not frustrated people, they don't merge. They want to have the eternal service with Krishna. But for the personalist or pure devotee, one has to go still further. Mad bhaktim labati param. One is entering into the pure relationship with Krishna, which is a joyful spirit, not apprentice any longer. Apprenticeship is gone. Now, our transcendental relationship with Krishna is beginning. That is where enjoyment is, not at the stage of Brahma Buddha. Enjoyment is not complete. It is still trying to lick the honey on the body of the bottle. The honey is inside, not on the body. While putting honey in the bottle, it may spill over on the body. But the real honey is inside the bottle. And devotees go for the honey in the bottle. So one goes still further to become engaged in pure devotional service. Pure devotional service is our eternal relationship with Krishna, the eternal relationship with Krishna. If you remove service, there's no more relationship. What keeps two things or two people together is service. So if service is removed, no relationship. Is it not? Nothing. So let's say service finished. So service is important. So devotees want service for Krishna. They go into service to Krishna. We practice Christian consciousness to become pure so we can do real service that gives Krishna pleasure. This means that one who is engaged in pure devotional service to the Supreme Lord is already in a state of liberation called Brahma Buddha. Devotee is already there at the stage of Brahma Buddha. Oneness with the Absolute. Already properly explained. Oneness with Krishna is of interest, not merging. Sometimes you see on the traffic, there is a signboard. This road is merging into the original. But the cars, they become one. But the cars on the road, they become one car on the road. The cars are still individual, and the road is still there. So merging is of the interest. Our interest and Christian interest is one. This merging, not individuality. Individuality remains eternally because Krishna personally did that for his enjoyment. Without being one with the Supreme, the Absolute, one cannot render service unto him. In the Absolute conception, there is no difference between the served and the servitor, yet the distinction is there in a higher spiritual sense. Yes. Krishna's service and Krishna's devotee are the same, absolute. Are the same. You see in Bhagavad Gita 4:24. What is that? Bhagavad Gita 4:24. Anyone remember what is 4:24? Bhagavad Gita chapter 4, text 24. Yes. Read.
A person who is fully absorbed in Krishna consciousness is sure to attain the spiritual kingdom because of his full contribution to spiritual activities, in which the consummation is absolute, and that which is offered is of the same spiritual nature.
Right. Everything is absolute. Krishna's devotee, the service, the ingredient of the service, everything is absolute. Everything is absolute. That is Krishna consciousness. Yes. In the material concept of life, when one works for sense gratification, there is misery. But in the absolute world, when one is engaged in pure devotional service, there is no misery. Is it true? Huh? Is it true? No misery. Are you sure? This will proper this right? Materially speaking, it is true. There's misery. But in full Krishna consciousness, there is no misery. Our acharyas, they complain. Our acharya, do they complain? His Holiness Damodara Swami is complaining. Is he complaining? Huh? Is that misery? For him, is that misery? No. There's no misery. There's a pleasure. Because they don't have material experience. Therefore, whatever they have, it is spiritual. Sanatana Goswami complained. Sanatana Goswami, did he complain? Vasudev Vipra, he complained. They have Sanatana Goswami and Vasudev, they have sores all over their body. Sanatana Goswami, even the worms, they will fall from his body. He will pick it up and put it back on his body. Is that normal? Is that misery? No, because he's on a spiritual platform, so he's not. We will complain, Krishna, how will I serve you without my good health? Give me good health, I can serve you, Krishna. How will I serve you? How can I chant my jap in this condition? Sanatana Goswami complain like that? Huh? No. Vasudev Vipra. He complained? No. Prahlad Maharaj is going, oh, Krishna, why you put me in a demonic family? I cannot chant properly. I will hide to do japa. Prahlad complained like that. When His Holiness Bhakti Dhira Maharaj was leaving the body, his body, the bones on his body already here, is all broken. All broken. And he was doing japa. His Holiness Radha Maharaj told him, Maharaj, we have chanted now. Look at your condition. Now you can't give us chant. I took vow from my guru to chant 16 rounds. So I must do that. I must chant. I must chant. When His Holiness Kapichamara went to see him, and he saw his big smile he was smiling. He said, he's fine now. He's fine. Then later, when he sat down, look at him, he said, oh, this man in this condition, you see, have this smile on his face. What is this? While he was sitting there, he was simply thinking about the Krishna consciousness of His Holiness Bhakti Dhira Maharaj. He was so thinking about that. And then he came back, he was telling us, see what he met. That is Krishna consciousness. Siddhara Kolavech, does he complain of his poverty? His poverty was affecting his japa? Huh? He is so poor that he cannot stitch, he has no money to stitch his dhoti. Up to that point, he cannot stitch his dhoti. If his dhoti is torn, he will knot it. This is how he stitches his dhoti. That's the Kolavesridhara. Did he complain? His japa was affected? Oh, I can't wake up today because I'm so sick. Use blanket. Inside the blanket, no japa? No mangalarati? Huh? Kolavesridhara, he did like that? Every day he's there. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. When Chaitanya Mahaprabhu said they should go and look for him, we don't know where he lives. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu said, don't worry, go this direction. Before you go to his place, you hear his loud japa. His japa is very loud. Kilometers away, you hear him chanting. You know he's the one. So you go and call him. Well, look at his situation. It was really terrible. It was really terrible. But the japa was peacefully going on. No complaint. Therefore, Prabhupada is correct when he said, in a material concept of life, when one works for sense gratification, there is misery. But in the absolute world, when one is engaged in pure devotional service, there is no misery. Ramanujacharya, he ran from Srirangam to Melkoti. Is that misery? Did he stop chanting? Huh? No. The japa was fluent, steady, was going on. No complaint. The devotee in Krishna consciousness has nothing for which to lament or desire. This is pure devotion. When one has nothing to lament for or worry for, Our only concern is how to serve Krishna in any condition. Since God is full, and Prabhupada has used the same word. When one is full in Krishna consciousness, the same word, you find it in Bhagavad Gita chapter 2, text 70 purport. 69 purport. Fullness in Krishna consciousness. Right? The same thing Prabhupada is using. Fullness in Krishna consciousness. 70, sorry, 70. 70. Yes, is fullness. Fullness. Here is saying the same thing. A devotee is full, like samudra, right? Like a samudra. A devotee is compared to samudra. Because in this verse, Krishna is teaching us resistance, not suppression. Resistance. Resistance is different. Suppression is different. Resistance to build our Krishna consciousness to maturity. Resistance. I give an example. A weight lifter. Huh? A weight lifter practice lifting 10 pounds. If you continue to practice, till you come to the stage, you'll be resisting that. That means you can hold it now for some time. After some time, your strength is above 10 pounds. That's resistance. Resistance will make us stronger than 10 pounds. We have to go to 20. That's the resistance. Krishna consciousness is like this. Resistance. We are resisting the dictations of our senses by discipline of Krishna consciousness. Suppression means that I'm pretending, should I eat or not to eat? Should I eat? Should I not eat? Should do or not do? That is suppression. We are simply suppressing. You cannot make advancement because one who is indecisive cannot be progressive. So probably using the word here, being full in Krishna consciousness. Since God is full, a living entity who is engaged in God's service in Christian consciousness becomes also full in himself. And he gave an example of a river also. He's just like a river, cleans of all dirty things. When a devotee is full, if a cup is full of water, can you add something? No. Similarly, if one is full in Krishna consciousness, Maya cannot enter. Maya will enter an empty devotee. Just like empty cup can be filled with water. There's a space for water to enter. If it is full, there's no space. For a devotee who is full in Krishna consciousness, Maya cannot enter. How do we make ourselves full in Krishna consciousness? By discipline. Not a whimsical practice, which most of us are doing, but deliberate Krishna consciousness. Deliberate Krishna consciousness will make one full in Krishna consciousness. Because Krishna is full, if we associate with Krishna, we become full also. So whatever is Krishna's experience will become automatically our experience. Because a pure devotee has no thought other than Krishna, he is naturally always joyful. To become joyful in Krishna consciousness, we need to get connected with Krishna. We have to be connected with Krishna. Then we can have his experience. Not only Krishna. If we are connected with a pure devotee, whatever is happening with that pure devotee will also become our experience. Therefore, we are always requested associate with the sadhu. Associate with the sadhu. Because if you have association with a sadhu, you will become like a sadhu. Like what happened to Narada Muni. He simply had an association of sadhus and became attracted by the qualities of sadhu. That's how he became a devotee. That's the potency of association. Association is not just to be around with somebody. That is not association. I can sit here with you, but my mind is not here. My mind is completely with somebody else, with thousands of kilometers away, but my physical body is here. That's not association. Association means that we are with that person. Therefore, a joyful Krishna conscious devotee does not lament for any material loss or aspire for gain, because he is full in the service of the Lord. Full. He has no desire for material enjoyment, because he knows that every living entity is a fragmental part and parcel of the Supreme Lord, and therefore eternally a servant. Eternally a servant, not sometimes. Not sometimes. If you kill our individuality, I'm repeating, which is not possible, then what is our servant nature? And if we have no service for Krishna, what is our life? There's no life. There's no life. In our material existence, without connection with Krishna, we have always, and we will always live a life dictated by the senses, not by the soul. Is it clear? All the things we do in this world, which one belongs to the soul? Which one? All the things we do in this material world, all the activity, varieties of activities which we do in this world, which one is for the soul? Which one belongs to the soul? Chanting because you're a devotee. Before becoming a devotee, were we chanting? What were you chanting? Before becoming a devotee. And when did we become a devotee? Just yesterday. Right? So what mantra were we chanting? Maya. Right? That's all. So it is, our material sense have been pushing us to do this, do that, and we're doing. Only until we take to Krishna consciousness, our activities will be spiritual. Be spiritual. It's meant for the soul. Chanting is for the soul. We are taking prasadam is for the soul. We are hearing is for the soul. Right? We are seeing Krishna is for the soul. We are walking, we are dancing, everything now is for the soul, because we have come to Krishna consciousness. So we cannot sufficiently thank Srila Prabhupada for what he has done. That's the why it is painful for most of us who have come here not to do the right thing. We're still playing game. It is painful. He does not see in the material world someone as higher, someone as lower, because higher and lower positions are ephemeral, is temporal. That is temporal. And a devotee has nothing to do with ephemeral appearances or disappearances. For him, stone and gold are of equal value. This is the Brahma Bhuta stage. And this stage is attained very easily by pure devotees who are engaged in full Krishna consciousness, constantly chanting Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Any comments or questions?
Maharaj, is then those who want to merge with the Brahma Jyoti, is it a sign of laziness then?
I said it's due to frustration. They are very active. They're very active. Not just laziness, it is frustration. Because they don't have any clear conclusion in their head. This you can, my authority is come from Bhagavad Gita 4:10 purport. 10:4. Sorry. Chapter 4, text 10 purport. Properly explain all this in detail. They're not just laziness, it's frustration. They cannot meet up. They cannot meet up with the standard because of the offensive mentality. Therefore, they are bereft of moving higher. The devotee move higher. They cross over to keep on with the enjoyment. But they are hanging there because they don't have strength to cross over. It's frustration. When one is fortunate, we will not see this. We will not merge. Right? What is the enjoyment if one merge? What is the enjoyment? They are very offensive to Krishna because they are envious of Krishna. That's why they are frustrated. If you merge, there is no form, there is no senses. So how can you enjoy? Form of Krishna is Maya. Material. That's an offense. Krishna's form is eternal. His spiritual world is eternal. His knowledge is eternal. His name is eternal. His associate is eternal. Everything about him is eternal. To say that he has no senses to enjoy, that is foolishness. That is due to envy. If you have senses, you will enjoy. If you have no senses, you cannot enjoy. So they are denying Krishna of enjoyment. That is envy. They're envious. That is why they are frustrated. All right.
Thank you, Maharaj.
Hare Krishna Maharaj, thank you for the wonderful class. What are the things we had to do to reach Brahma Buddha stage? Could you give us some idea?
Mam chayu abyabi charena bhakti yogana sevate sa gunan samiti taitan Brahma Bhuta Prasanatma na suchati na kansiti samasepe subhuti su mapate tapate param. So it begins from the same from chapter 14:26. What to do is avyabhicharina. Steady practice without a break. It will promote us to Brahma stage. 14:26 to 16:54. That's what we do. Steady practice without a fall down. It will promote us to Brahma Bhuta stage. And from Brahma Bhuta stage, then we can go higher to pure devotional service. So we need to do. There is no break. Just steady practice to take us there.
Hare Krishna Maharaj, thank you for the wonderful lecture. I was just curious about like Jaya and Vijaya. They were in the spiritual, Jaya and Vijaya, who were in the Vaikuntha planets. They were like eternal associates of Vishnu, but they had to come down to the material planet because of a offense that they committed to a devotee. So even though you are going to a spiritual planet, there is a risk that a devotee can sense that they can get separated from the service of Krishna. So I'm just trying to relate that to merging, and like, is there a relation there that we can find here?
No, it's different.
Yeah.
Yet got to another what it is, mama. Anyone who go there will never come back here again. Never. Yet got to another what it is. Why? Tadam parama. That my abode is supreme. Nobody can enter then come back here. So Vijay you are talking about, that is Krishna's personal plan for him to come here. That's different. Different from we falling, we here. Those who came from there to come and play person here, they are different. They came to come and enact a person for a benefit. Will you have Lord Nrsimhadev without Jai Vijay and the Kumara's pastime? Hiranyakasipu, Hirayaksha. Will you have Nrsimhadev pastime? So Nrsimhadev. Nrsimhadev is here. Will you have Nrsimhadev? If no Jai Vijay or Hiranyakasipu, Hirayaksha, you'll have them. So this year, Nrsimhadev appearance. So after our normal ritual before speaking, so when we wanted to swear, said, Hiranyakasipu kui jai. Then the devotee said, Hiranyakasipu jai? Why? I said, if you don't say jai, you're an offender. The devotee was surprised. How? He said, demon. Hiranyakasipu is a demon. I said, yeah, it's a demon. That's why you get Nrsimhadev. Is it not? And what is Hiranyakasipu sitting? Where is he sitting? Hiranyakasipu, where is he sitting? On the lap of? Yeah. How many of us are sitting there? How many of us are sitting there on the lap of Nrsimhadev? So who is better? Who is better? Hiranyakasipu is on the lap of Nrsimhadev. That is a joke. And he used his intestine as garland on his body. This is devotee and Krishna association. We are looking externally. Right? Krishna used the intestine of Agasura on his body. Agasura. Krishna used his intestine on his body. Which demon Krishna used his body, his intestine as his own garland? Which demon? Only Hiranyakasipu. Right? That's a devotee. And seeing the Nrsimhadev is angry. That is the vow they took from Vaikuntha before coming here. We will serve each other with anger. And they did it perfectly. Hiranyakasipu, Hiranyaksha, they are very angry with Krishna. The Nrsimhadev very angry with them. They fulfilled their promise. We take vows and never keep to it. Right? You take vows, you never keep to it. This January 2025, I will chant 64 on every day. How many days? Finish, you forget it. Then 2026. Okay, 2026. I will chant 64. I will never talk to anybody while I'm doing my japa. After 2 days, it's forgotten. They didn't break their vows. They kept their vow perfectly because that's a devotee. So it is extreme case. That is extreme case. not a normal case, it's an extreme case. That Lord Krishna made arrangement for them to offend Lakshmi Devi. The offenses they did to Lakshmi Devi made them to offend the Kumaras. So it doesn't begin from there. It begins from behind. When the husband and wife are quarreling, we should be careful how we settle them. Because if you're not careful, you will become object of discussion after short time. You don't take side. You should be neutral, otherwise you become offender after a few days. So when Lord Vishnu told the security guard, don't allow her to come back. She left here. Tell her not to come back here again. She should not come back here. Well, last week they will come back, they stop us. Hey, you stop me from seeing my husband? You are a security guard. What is that? So because of that offense they committed to Lakshmi Devi, they offended Jaibeja, the Chatusan, the four Kumaras. So it's not a normal case. Not a normal case. Krishna wants to come and play pastime. He has to come with his associate. Right? Now, who is going to satisfy Krishna? Only devotee will please Krishna with their service. Non-devotee, we don't know how to serve with Krishna. How will you satisfy him? Krishna will make arrangement with his own personal devotees who will give him the service he wanted. They will satisfy him completely. Non-devotee cannot do that. Only devotees can do that. So he made arrangement.
Thank you.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Maharaj.
Hare Krishna.
So my question is like, so how to do that exemplary sadhana? Like often you mention that we commit one vow but unable to continue that. So how can we develop that determination? Even though we know that is an important, sometimes we are not like able to continue that vow.
To be very strong in Krishna consciousness, we need association of a stronger devotee. Without association of a strong devotee, we cannot be strong ourselves. We need to see somebody that we can follow. So that is necessary. So association is stress, highly stressed in Krishna consciousness because of the potency it carries. We gave example of Narada Muni, how he associated with the Bhakti Vedantas and what happened. He is what he is now because of his association. So we should yeah, asking me a question, but you're not hearing. Something more important. All right. Hare Krishna. Srimad Bhagavad Gita Siddhis ki jai, Srila Prabhupada ki jai.
Jai.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Samanvita will give a quick summary and thank you note.
Hare Krishna Maharaj, thank you for coming to our house and for this wonderful class. I will give a quick summary of your class and I'll give a quick summary of your class and some takeaways I learned from it. You started off the class by saying how Brahmabhuta stage is only the beginning, and but it is the last word for Mayavadis. You talked about the difference between Mayavadis and devotees, and how merging was of frustration, but serving was of knowledge. You talked about how merging destroys individuality, and how things in the world like phones are created to give anxiety and distractions. Only devotee association is permanent service. We can practice Krishna consciousness to be pure and then perform pure devotional service. You also mentioned how devotees do not complain, and you gave many examples and how they still do Krishna consciousness. And at the end, you ended with talking about how to resist our senses through discipline. If we make ourselves full, Maya cannot enter. And if we have association of sadhus, we will become a sadhu. The meaning of association is to keep our mind and not our just physical bodies together. Thank you, Maharaj.